football, and just one of the truly great names.
Absolutely brilliant defender as well, but Milan over the years have had plenty of those top defenders, haven't they? But what was brilliant was when they came out to warm up, what a round of applause they got off the Liverpool supporters and the Italian supporters in the corner there. It's a great ovation to say, look, thank you for coming, and we respect you, and we're going to enjoy this 80 minutes in front of us.
These boys absolutely love these days. It rolls back the years for them, and it takes them back to all the feelings that they had in their playing days. Peter Banks is going to be on the Premier League list next year. He's a really well-respected referee who hails from Merseyside. And he's at Anfield today, taking charge of this game and about to get us underway. Another encounter for the Liverpool legends, another great day at Anfield, and Milan Glory are the visitors. And it's Liverpool who will get us underway, and immediately stroking the ball around, and Steven Gerrard's actually giving it away to Inzaghi very, very early on. There's plenty of talent in that side, as you see Gattuso, and I mean, even if you didn't know that was Pirlo, you could still recognise him from that gait and the way that he runs.
He looks so cool, doesn't he? He looks like one of those Italian suit models, doesn't he? Very cool. But what a player. Knock it about, everybody get a touch, get your passing range.
Daniel Agger wasn't going to pull a groin there, was he, or a hamstring in stretching for Sami Hyypiä's pass there.
No, you don't want to be doing that in the first 5 minutes.
Kennedy back towards Agger. His touch was a little bit heavy, and he did catch Pippo Inzaghi a little.
Yeah, I think Inzaghi pulled out of that one and has got a touch of the studs on the top of his foot. And there's Gattuso making a challenge.
Rino Gattuso, of course, who like you, played for Rangers and actually was dumped.
Suited to the Scottish game as well, in my opinion, but Dick, for some reason, wanted to bring the Dutch players in.
That's a little slip, and Liverpool have Fowler, and the ball is in behind. An opportunity for Luis Garcia. The recovery tackle was a pretty decent one by Kaka Kaladze, the mayor of Tbilisi these days. That's towards the count, the layoff, who was looking for Fowler. Perhaps as the Luis Garcia was offside, the first shot of the day is deflected and through for the great Dida, wonderful goalkeeper. And history could be very different.
Absolutely. That's those little measures in football which count. You know, you look in the Champions League, you need that little bit of luck to get through. Liverpool took full advantage of that.
Costa Curta back to Dida, back to Alessandro Costa Curta. Heavy touch by Kaladze, and here's Steven Gerrard. He had three teammates around the ball, but he didn't find any of them. Kavame and Luis Garcia and Robbie Fowler were all waiting. It was Ambrosini who just caught Kavame, but the play will go on. Liverpool have the ball, and Dirk Kuyt has it. Again, Robbie Fowler can't quite get there. Kaladze's touch was momentarily worrying for him. That's a couple of those for him so far. We will continue to give him his full title, Kaka Kaladze, the mayor of Tbilisi. He's a politician these days now. Here's Cafu, first time we've seen him bombing forward, and the cross, the standing up, and the well, that would have been a collector's item, wouldn't it? But Inzaghi's got it in his locker. He just couldn't quite get the leg up and over.
He used to have it in his locker, I'm not so sure now, but most players would have headed this. He pulls away to the back, so Stig, instead of heading it or knocking it back for the runner, he's gone for the spectacular overhead kick. Unfortunately, got it. Absolutely, he's done tremendous as a coach now. It looked like he was going to get the sack earlier in the season, but they've stuck with him.
I imagine there will be quite a few of his current players watching him today, because they'll give him a bit of sticking training this week.
Absolutely, he looks a little bit more rounded than we'd expect for someone who's training every day. Steven Gerrard still looks, you know, slimline, and
that's Gerrard. Liverpool on the prowl here. He's looking for Robbie Fowler as it was played forward by.
Should have just made it easy to Gattuso to his right-hand side. And there's 4 of them out of the game.
Oh, that's a good challenge. Serginho had stayed deep. Luis Garcia, Robbie Fowler. It's a little dummy, and it nearly comes to Glenn Johnson. I think the flag probably would have gone up against Glenn Johnson had it rolled through. Well, that's a foul against Daniel Agger on Gattuso.
Yeah, a bit tight in there.
Of course, they've got a few who can take them, but Pirlo taking responsibility. It will be comfortable to go out. It will be a corner. Jersey Dudek was trying to get there.
Yeah, leave those ones, Jersey. They're going out for a corner, man. Save your energy.
Serginho will take. Inzaghi comes near post, Carragher with the header. Sami Hyypiä's underneath it. Doesn't get it too far away, but at the second time of asking, we'll find Gerrard. And here's Dirk Kuyt. And all of a sudden, Liverpool are getting plenty of players forward. It's Gerrard taking it in his stride. He's found Dirk Kuyt, and Luis Garcia's arriving. Well, had it gone in, it would have been a breakaway goal that would have been very Liverpool of the Jurgen Klopp era. As it was, it's just a fraction wide.
What a goal this would have been. Little nutmegs there from Steven Gerrard as well. Ball to the back post, and Luis Garcia, I expected him to score there. He just turns his head at the last minute, I think. Beautiful ball.
This is Serginho. Inzaghi goes now. Hyypiä with the header. And Milan will have their second corner.
Yeah, it's a good ball in, unexpected ball in, to be fair. There's only Inzaghi in the box. Sami Hyypiä.
It wasn't the worst effort coming across the near post.
No, worked it well.
Ultimate in penalty box predators. You know, Kuyt for Gerrard. It's Ambrosini that's very, very tight. And wins the ball as well. And there's Inzaghi. Kaká. Rui Costa. Dirk Kuyt went down. Not too happy, but play goes on, and Kaká only found the legs of Kvarme. Scored a penalty as well on his final appearance for the club. I think he'd gone 15 years without a goal as well.
It's a great way to finish then. The goal on your final appearance. What was it,
40? 41. Oldest scorer in Serie A. A little bit of space and the shot. Oh! Wasn't far away. Nothing at all Rui Costa's done so far. It's gone right for him, and then he produces that out of nowhere.
Yeah, very little backlift on that from Rui Costa. This opens up for him. Goes for the top corner, just can't keep it down. I think Jersey was struggling a little bit if that's going to hit the target.
He's looking for Rui Costa again, but a really good challenge by Kvarme. And here comes Gerrard finding space. And here comes Big Sammy, striding out of defence. And then heading forward into the penalty area as well. Johnson, oh, the space for Fowler! Lovely finish. He can still do it, don't you worry. You put the ball on Robbie Fowler's foot in front of goal, and he will respond.
Brilliant finish from Robbie. Good movement as well. They all set off by Sammy coming out of the defence, playing it wide, and Glenn Johnson gets time and space to pick someone out. And it's good movement from Robbie in between the two centre-backs, and just helps it on his way with the outside of his left foot into the corner. Lovely ball from Glenn Johnson.
Daniel Agger will take the opportunity to stride out of defence. His pass just put Dirk Kuyt into a bit of trouble, but here's Gerrard. And now Johnson. There's plenty waiting. Around the back is Daniel Agger. And he nearly got in behind Cafu there. Wasn't far away.
No, he wasn't far away. Continuing his run. It was Glenn Johnson again. Just dinking that ball into the back stick. Daniel Agger around the back. Not sure if he took his eye off the ball a little bit because Cafu's coming across.
Here's Dirk Kuyt. I think when you did speak to a few of the Liverpool legends boys when they saw the Milan team and the squad they were bringing, there was a little bit of trepidation, but it's been all Liverpool so far, and Luis Garcia is in here. Good save by Dida, who then remembered that he couldn't pick it up and clears away.
Yeah, good save, stood up well. Again, it's a lovely ball from right to left from Dirk Kuyt.
That's Gerrard. Dirk Kuyt again. He's been a real thorn in Milan's side so far, and the header is by Luis Garcia. It's just off target. Well, this was a decent stop by Dida, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's a good stop. This is sorting his laces out now. But this is brilliant from right to left, and Steven Gerrard into Luis Garcia. The shot on his, he got his angles really well. They stood up well, Dida, and then it's knocked back to him from Costa Curta, and he deals with it. But good play from Luis Garcia, good shot, strong hands. Yeah, well, West Ham, he only played a couple of games.
Here's Luis Garcia. Johnson's going round the corner, and now Dirk Kuyt held up by Ambrosini. Serginho with the challenge. Pirlo wanted a little too much time. And here's Gerrard. He tried to thread it for Robbie Fowler on his left foot. Rui Costa. Cafu, flag stays down, Inzaghi's in the middle. And the flag's up against him. The cover was really, really good anyway.
Yeah, Inzaghi was stood in there, he's offside, but Jamie Carragher wasn't taking any chances there. Came across, got his toe in, it's definitely offside.
Here's Dirk Kuyt at the other end. And will shoot. Couldn't keep it down.
Yeah, you can see what he was trying to do though, Dirk Kuyt coming on that right foot, good movement. Coming inside, trying to bend it for that far corner, leans back on it, gets underneath it a little bit.
That's Ambrosini. Rui Costa, Kaká and Inzaghi wait in the middle. Serginho joining as well. Rui Costa still got it. He's already sent one shot over the top. Here's Cafu. Oh, that's set up for Kaká. Lovely. That's a really good save. That is a smart stop by Jerzy Dudek.
Excellent save from Dudek down to his left-hand side. Hadn't had anything to do in this game. Kaká given enough time to take the touch and then try and place it in the corner. And he reacts really well, Jerzy Dudek there, down to his left-hand side. Good save.
Rui Costa. Gattuso. Oh, Gerrard tussling with him. Always remember what happened when they were running the other way, of course, in 05. Gattuso and Gerrard into that penalty area. It's Gattuso's switch for Serginho. It's a lovely ball. Serginho's little flick. Ambrosini will go up. Liverpool will clear. Well, the attempt once again from Inzaghi. Again, rising to it, but again not quite able to hit the target.
Yeah, it's a difficult one because it's very straight, trying to help it on its way towards Dudek. Jersey doing it. Great with the supporters down there watching the game, getting involved. Great to see.
There's Rui Costa again over, again trying to make something happen. Well, it's going to be a corner before half-time, won by Kaká. At the end of the time added on.
But they've only got 3 in the box.
Yes, they're not loading the penalty area up here. Milan. And it was looking for Ambrosini, and that will do the end of the first half, in which Liverpool have dominated from the first whistle, really, and they got themselves a high-class goal as well. And Liverpool leading by 1-0, and good value for that as well in this LFC Foundation game. And a challenge match with the legends of Milan, Milan Glory. Players signing 2 players from one country, so they had company. That's a decent ball that's played forward. Crosses very, very deep, looking for Cafu. The volley in the end is way over the top.
Great technique though, coming onto that, Cafu.
Pirlo, a little scoop for Cafu. And he does have support here, if he can find a white shirt. It was Daniel Agger who got in the way. The follow-up was by Kaká.
There wasn't enough support for him, was there? He got into a really good position. Cafu, and he's waiting for the support here. Where's the runners? Where are the runners? Tony Inzaghi there, and Daniel Agger did really well, stepped in.
These are all names that you remember so well, aren't they, from Italian football? That's a ball looking for Cafu. Jamie Carragher making sure there was no way through. And Cafu, I think, was just politely inquiring as to the legality of Jamie Carragher's challenge. Peter Banks, so fair enough. Berger. That sweet left foot. That sweet left foot. It comes to Johnson. Couldn't find a way past the challenge, but the referee says foul. I think he's going to give it right on the edge of the penalty area. Massimo Ambrosini is none too impressed.
Well, he goes down, he's outside the box, that's for sure.
I'm certain Djibril Cissé has only a very small part in this as he stands just off the ball. It is Gerrard, and it is into the wall, and the Cops left disappointed. Just like Pirlo's a little earlier, he just wasn't caught with any real decisiveness by Steven Gerrard.
Yeah, a little bit timid on it. I don't think Steven wanted to really strike right through the ball. Has Jason Mackake had a kick yet?
One, I think.
One.
Berger. Forward for Cissé, who's in and onside, and scores! Back at Anfield, back at the Kop end, and Djibril Cissé scores for Liverpool and makes it look very, very easy.
Cool finish. Quick feet as well. Djibril Cissé. A little ball from Patrick Berger. He's definitely onside. Abiati comes out, stands up, but Cissé quick feet just passes it through him basically. But this is Berger's pass. Cissé through the middle.
Steven Gerrard does look exactly the same, doesn't he? He's having as much influence on the game as well.
As always. I mean, at the end, it's about that. We know Stevie, and it's so that maybe the game goes a bit slower, but at the end, the quality is there, and well, you can see on the touches and the involvement of Stevie on the game. So it's been fantastic just to watch him play for a while.
Lovely moment as well for Djibril Cissé.
Here's Glenn Johnson for Liverpool. On towards Owen. Very politically correct of Pete not to mention that chance in the first half.
Yeah, absolutely. Otherwise, you wouldn't have done an interview.
Gerrard! Abiati watched it all the way. And Steven Gerrard caught it well, but couldn't quite keep it down.
The crowd have been wanting him to do this all afternoon. When it comes to Steven, they're saying shoot. This time he does shoot. Just rising over the crossbar of Abiati. Just watches it go.
Jason won't thank us for saying he's one of the elder members of the Liverpool squad these days. But he certainly has worked very hard on his fitness. Here's Kaká. Oh, that's a hack by Daniel Agger. That's a stonewall yellow card on any other day in a competitive game.
Absolutely.
Lunge.
I got there as quickly as I could, ref. Kaká's done him there. It's away. Bad challenge from Daniel Agger.
Serginho's over it as well. But it has to be Pirlo. It is Pirlo, and it is absolutely brilliant. Oh, it is exactly what Andrea Pirlo is all around. Absolutely wonderful moment. Appreciated by the Anfield crowd. Special, special footballer.
Absolutely, special footballer, special talent. He just steps up there, and Sander just stands still. He knows he's beaten. Up and over the wall with pace into the corner. Great technique. Goes so flat over the top of the wall. Brings it down. Goalkeeper, absolutely no chance. And that's probably justice for the challenge on Kaká.
Tight in there. And Gerrard has been absolutely rifled through. Alessandro Costa-Curta says, I got there when I could.
Done for skill here, little give and go. Costa-Curta just comes straight through. Steven did well to ride that, actually.
Gerrard. Costa-Curta is the defender. Gerrard with a double dummy. Super stop by Abiati. Cissé. Oh, that's a wild one.
That is a wild one. I don't think Steven Gerrard's too happy. He's in the back post, wanting the cross. Brilliant run. Step over, double step over. Gets his shot in. Good save from Abiati. And Cissé
still very sprightly in the middle of that midfield there. Speaking of sprightly, here's Patrick Berger. He might have a go. What a left foot.
Brilliant left foot. Hadn't had his shooting boots on so far today. He's got brilliant left foot. Opens up for him. I'll take the responsibility of the shot.
And Liverpool can advance. And they have 4 against 3 here. It's Cisse, and here's Gerrard, and the ball in. Oh dear. Well, it was teed up on a plate for John Aldridge, and Vladimir Smica got across him and cost John Aldridge's big moment here.
Yeah, they got each other's way. Cisse, a lovely pick out of the back stick for Steven Gerrard, looking for the run. It's a lovely little cushion header. Who's going to put it in?
That's for Ambrosini, and they're in here. And it's a big challenge by Carragher. Rui Costa, Pancaro, decent effort, super goal, and Milan level things up, and look at what it means to them. They've really got at Liverpool in this second half, and they've got themselves a couple of really classy goals. It's a really, really good finish by Giuseppe Pancaro.
Brilliant finish. Knew what he wanted to do, bend it in Westerveldt's left-hand post. It was a good build-up as well between Rui Costa and Kaka. And it comes out from Rui Costa, back out to Pancaro. Pancaro picks his spot. Beautiful finish for 2-2.
Having got a really good reception. Oh, that's a mistake by Pirlo. Don't see many of those. And Cisse, oh, appealing for handball. They're screaming for a penalty. They're not going to get it though. And here comes Rui Costa. And Aga can't stay with him. His legs are fading on him now as Pancaro keeps going strong. And here's the man in the middle waiting for it. It was Kaka, and it just eludes him.
Yeah, some tired legs out there. Those who have played the full time.
Was it Milan's turn to score 3 second-half goals?
Let's hope not.
Here's Gerrard. On towards Djibril Cisse. Gerrard again. Lovely turn. And Steven Gerrard again. And there's the shot! Steven Gerrard wraps it up for Liverpool in the last minute of the game at the Cop End. They come to see Steven Gerrard, and he always responds. It's a beautiful Gerrard goal.
It's a brilliant goal, because really he should have taken it on his left foot, but decides to cut it back on his right foot and then drills it across the goalkeeper. Brilliant play. Here you think he's going to curl it on his left foot, go and then no, he cuts it back onto his right foot, sends all the defenders the wrong way, and then he hits it back across the goalkeeper, Abiati, in off the inside of the post at the Cop End. You couldn't write the script, could you? Steven Gerrard once again.
No matter what the age, special players can provide special moments. That's tidy. And again, trying to find the way forward with Rui Costa. And Cafu is held up by Vladimir Smica. The free kick will go to Liverpool. One of the great characters. One of the great players. Cafu entertaining the crowd. These players love these games. The fans here appreciate these players as well. And the fans at Anfield are going to get the result they want. Liverpool do win the LFC Foundation Challenge. Kenny Dalglish and Ian Rush are winners. And they're winners thanks to who else? The Liverpool captain. Steven Gerrard is very much the match winner.